Hello, friends, and welcome to today's episode. Chelsea Klepzig, who was 6 years old, was pulled by a bus for almost a mile. The 78-year-old school bus driver to let Chelsea go, but he wouldn't. Her grandmother yelled and flashed her lights at him. Chelsea's family couldn't afford to buy her new shoes and clothes after what happened, but they did send her a special gift box. This afternoon, Chelsea Klepzig, 6, and her grandma, Estrella Klepzig, should have been like any other. Instead, it was a day of fear and trauma. When Chelsea's granddaughter got off the school bus, her grandma was waiting for her. The girl got her arm stuck on the door, and the bus pulled her. The child was pulled for almost a mile. He or she is 6 years old and in the first grade at Union Cross Elementary School. Estrella told the bus driver to stop when she saw that her granddaughter was stuck on the bus. She told him, "I kept flashing him to stop, but he didn't." Chelsea's legs were pulled the whole way. She said the driver didn't even give her a chance to move. Chelsea's parents also said they were scared she would lose her balance and hit her head on the ground. But the bus doors looked strong, and they held her body in place tightly. When the doors finally opened at the next stop, Chelsea fell to the ground. Inside Edition looked into it and found that these kinds of things happen more often than they should. 21 children have died and 31 have been hurt by school cars in the past 10 years. Now Chelsea has joined this awful group of numbers. The 6-year-old wasn't seriously hurt, but it was hard for her and her family to deal with how it made them feel. Another driver, a 78-year-old man, didn't know that Chelsea was stuck to the door. But her folks told her that the driver didn't follow the rules. It was his job to wait and make sure Chelsea had crossed the street, but neither he nor the other 17 students on the bus saw that the little girl was being pulled. Reports say the bus driver was hired as a replacement driver in 2000. Since the event, he has been suspended without pay and is likely to be fired. As for Chelsea's parents, they said they were shocked when they heard the news. John, her dad, said, "It scared me. I didn't know what to do about it. It broke my heart to think about what had happened to her. It was a good thing that no one was seriously hurt because the first graders' pants, socks, and shoes were all torn when the bus stopped." According to the study by Inside Edition, these kinds of crashes began to happen more often as bus technology got better. It used to be that bus drivers had to open and close doors by hand. Now there's just a switch, and some drivers don't bother to watch what happens at the door. In addition, the study showed how strong the door's pressure was. It was strong enough to break a soda can and hurt anything that was put through it. The researchers did their tests on a bus full of kids. The 8-year-old girl's parents gave their permission, and 2 bus safety officials watched as her backpack was put between the school bus doors to see if she would be strong enough to pull it out when the doors closed. She tried, but failed. The other students on the bus were making too much noise for anyone to hear Julia scream for help. Because of this, a more complete plan was needed to make sure that children were safe during this project. Chelsea was lucky not to have been seriously hurt, but the experience made her emotionally fragile and gave her sleepless nights and a lot of stress. Her parents said that she tosses and turns while she sleeps and wakes up thinking that she has scrapes all over her body. However, only her feet were hurt. Chelsea was wearing brand new Fila sneakers that kept her from getting seriously burned. But by the time the bus stopped, the shoes were torn and couldn't be worn. Abbasi, Chelsea's mother, said they didn't have enough money to get her new shoes after the accident because she had only had the old ones for 3 months. Michael Hennessy, a reporter for Fox 8, broke the news, and it went viral. A lot of people sent it to Fila. The sports brand saw the messages and got in touch with Hennessy to offer to send Chelsea a package of goodies. The reporter gave out the 6-year-old's information with the child's permission. Chelsea got a custom package from Fila 10 days before Christmas. There were a lot of clothes and 2 pairs of shoes inside. Their daughter Chelsea was thrilled when she got her present, and the fact that her name was written on the box made it even more special. She was so happy that she wouldn't even take off her clothes. She really loved it, she really did, Abbasi said. Chelsea's mother also said that she, Estrella, and John were happy that Fila had given them gifts and helped their daughter. Chelsea also sent Fila a note to thank them for the surprise box and tell them how happy she was to get it. That's it for today, friends. Please let us know what you think about this story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon for more amazing stories.